Hi, I'm Kelly. Welcome to class. Today you'll need some water for hydration, a medium set of dumbbells, and that's it. We'll be working on strength and balance. So let's get started with the warm-up. Bring your feet a little bit wider than your shoulders with your knees soft. Brace your abdominals tightly and lengthen out through the top of the head. Inhale. Exhale. Do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Open your chest and exhale. Now squat down. Sit down and back. Hands are on your thighs. Keep your chest lifted. 4 more. Good. Now squat down and reach across. Squat and reach across. Squat down as deeply as you can and reach across. Swivel the foot as you reach across. Sitting back, hands on the thighs to support. Last one. Now reach across side to side. Reach. Thumb up. Reach out level with your shoulders. Swivel the feet and rotate through your hips. Pull your opposite elbow back. Give me 8 more. 4, 3, 2. Now reach for your knees. Shift your weight side to side. Sitting back, hinging at the hips. Give me 4 more. Hold to the right. Sit back. Feel that stretch in the left inner thigh. Go a little deeper and then lift up. Down and lift up. 2 more times. Open your chest as you lift up. Hold it here. Now rotate round and press your heel to the floor, feeling a stretch in your calf. Lift the heel up, lift your body upright, bend both knees, dip down, and drop your tailbone, feeling a stretch in the front of your left hip. Now, press the heel and bend the knees, warming up your ankle and warming up the front of your hip. 2 more. 1 more. Open to the front. Toes turn out. Heels turn in. Squat down and press your knees open. Now drop your right shoulder down. Press your right knee back. Look over your left shoulder. Other side. Do it again. Press the knee back. And last one. Press the knee back. Come to the center. Open the knees. Bring your toes forward. Squat, lift up and roll your shoulders. Now shift your weight side to side, reaching for your knees. Hinge at the hips. 4, 2, 1. Hold to the left. Now lift up. Open the chest. Press your hips forward when you come up. Big stretch through the front of your body. When you come down, you're stretching the inner thigh on the right side. Hold down. Now rotate round. Press your right heel to the floor and feel that stretch in your calf. Lift the heel up, lift your body upright, dip down and drop your tailbone. Now press the heel and bend the knees. Press and bend. Warming up the hip and the ankle. Hold to the front. Turn your toes out. Squat down, sink and press your knees back. Drop your left shoulder down. Look up over the right. Other side. Do it again. Last one. Come to the center. Press the knees back. Bring your toes forward. Squat down, lift up, and roll your shoulders back. Now inhale. Exhale. You should be feeling a little bit looser and ready to move. One more time. Exhale. Let's pick up 2 dumbbells. I'll start my timer. We're going to do each move for a full 60 seconds. We'll do 2 sets. We'll do everything on the right, then everything on the left. Okay, take a little bit of a step to your left. Bring the dumbbells up to your shoulders, elbows high, chest high. Squat to the side and step in, lift up. Squat and lift up. Now, if you want, you can lift right up. Lift that foot all the way off the floor. Or if you prefer, you can just tap it down lightly. If you're feeling a little wobbly today, just go with the tap down like that. So either is fine. Either lifting up, all the way up with the foot, squatting down and sitting back. You're halfway through the set. Sit back and lift up. Bend both knees. Move the hips behind you. Exhale as you come up. Inhale on the way down. One more. Very good. Now, stand on your left leg, kickstand the right leg. We're going to do a shoulder press. Alternating shoulder press. Right then left. Right and left. Now here's what we'll do. You can leave the toe touching down, or you can pick it up and put it down with each raise, or for more challenge, keep it lifted. Or not. This is really challenging. Keep your elbows forward of the body. Keep your chest lifted. Shoulders stay away from your ears. Pressing up. Palms face in. Thumb points back. Elbows are forward. Oh, losing my balance. Are you losing yours? Hold on. You're almost there. Shoulders are always hard, so we're going to get them over and done with in this first set. Done. Whew. Roll your shoulders back. And let's do the other side with the side squat. Take a little step to your right. Roll your shoulders back one more time and bring the dumbbells up to your shoulders. Side squat and tap the toe. Let's just start there and tap the toe. Now you can keep tapping the toe or bring the foot up. Bend both knees. It's not a side lunge, it's a side squat. A lot of balance challenges today. We're going to work on our dynamic balance. This is different than standing still on one leg. That's what we did with the shoulder press. This is dynamic. You're moving in and out of that balance challenge. This is a really good thing because we tend to lose our balance when we're moving. That's when we tend to fall. When we lose our balance, we're moving. Squat down and bend both knees and lift up. One more. Good. Roll your shoulders back. Let's do that second set of shoulder presses. Kickstand your left foot. Bring the dumbbells up. Press up and down, up and down. Now your options are to leave the toe just touching lightly on the floor with 80% of your weight on the right leg, or lift and tap on each rep, or lift the foot off the floor and balance there. Good. Whew. Yes, big challenge here. Keep your chest open, Shoulders are down and back. Press up, one at a time. You're close, and I'm wobbling. How steady are you? Can you keep your foot lifted? Do your best. That's all we can do. Last one, and let's put your dumbbells down for a second. Bend both knees to put them down. If you're thirsty, you can grab a sip of water before we move to our next move. Let's roll your shoulders back. All right, we're going to start with another balance challenge. Bend your knees to pick up your dumbbells. Stand with your feet about hip distance apart, close together. Roll your shoulders back and lunge your left leg back. Lunge back and tap the toe. Lunge back, tap the toe. Now, you want to make this a little bit more challenging. Tap the heel in front. Tap the heel. Now, even more challenge. Tap your heel in front of your right foot. Bend both knees. Step back onto the ball of your foot and dip the knee down. Tap your heel in front. Whew. Feeling your right leg? It's the working leg for balance and strength combined. That's one of the things that makes this hard, is that you're balancing while you're strengthening, and it's dynamic. Last one. Put one dumbbell down, bend your knees to get there. Hold the other one in your left hand. Bring your right leg forward and your left leg back. I'm going to give you a bit of a side view. Hand on the thigh. Now row up and down. Drive your elbow up close to the side of the ribs. Brace your abdominals and press your shoulder down away from your ear. Now, I want you to feel like you're initiating the movement from your shoulder blade. What does that feel like? Move the shoulder blade before you move your arm. Keep your right hand on the thigh. See if you can get a little deeper. You're more than halfway through the set. Elbow drives up. See if you can sink the body, but brace with your core muscles. So it feels like your muscles are working like a corset around the midsection of your body. 2 more. 1 more. Very good. Come up. Whew, big set. Bend your knees to pick up your other dumbbell. Let's do the rear lunge with the heel tap on the other side. Have your feet hip distance apart to begin. Lunge your right leg back and tap the toe. So there's our starting move. You can keep it like this, or if you want more challenge, tap the heel just to the front, lightly with the heel. Now, more challenge, you saw me do it then. The heel comes in front of the left foot, so you're on a balance beam. Keep your dumbbells straight underneath your shoulders, chest is lifted. Tap the heel lightly. Sink down and lift up. Can you come up tall each time you tap the heel in front? You got 1 more. Tap the heel in front. Good. Put 1 dumbbell down. Hold the other one in your right hand. Step your right leg back. Stagger your left leg forward. Bring your left hand onto the thigh. Hinge forward at the hip and row up. Now, on the last set, I wanted you to concentrate on moving your shoulder blade first. If it helps, if you're not feeling it, slow down with me, shoulder blade and row. and come down. Try it again, slow if you want, shoulder blade and row. Now let's pick it back up. Keep the same feeling. Now you either kept going at the same speed or you slowed it down with me, but let's get this balanced from right to left. Drive your elbow up, press your shoulder down, and slide your shoulder blade downwards and inwards. Elbow drives up. Core is braced. One more. Good. Put your dumbbell down. Get some water. Roll your shoulders back. And we have 2 more series of movements. You're halfway through the class. So let's go ahead and pick up our dumbbells by bending the knees. We're going to take a side lunge to the right. So take a little step to your left, so you've got space to the right. Side lunge and tap the toe. So we're starting this the same way, but this is going to get quite a bit more challenging with the balance. Side lunge and tap the toe. Now bring the foot behind the left foot, like you're lunging back onto a balance beam. That's called a tandem stance. Lunge and push off to balance. Now my question is, can you do it and smile? Because it takes a lot of concentration, right? Try and get each rep to be a mirror of the other rep. Step the foot straight behind, like you're on a balance beam. Take a big step out and push off. Now we have a little bit more shoulder work. Bring your dumbbells onto the front of your thighs and then just open a little. Lift your chest, raise the right, raise the left, raise both together 2 times. Let's try it again. Right, left, 2 times together. Good. Right. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Make sure you're breathing. Even if your breathing is not with the weights, your breath is moving. Both together. Right, left, and together 2 times. Again, right, left, and together. Almost there. Hold your dumbbells firmly without squeezing the handles, and you're done. Whew. Just roll your shoulders back. Whew. Big challenge for the shoulders today. Take a step to your right. Have your feet close together, and let's do the side lunge to the left. Here we go. Keep your feet so your toes are pointing straight ahead. So all 10 toes face forward as you lunge out to the left. Now bring the toe behind. Bring the toe behind like you're on a balance beam. Big step out and push off. Now the further you step out, it's not just harder strength-wise, it's harder balance-wise, because you're really shifting your center of gravity through a large range of motion. So that's a good thing. Do it if you can. Make the step as big as you can manage. Step out, push off, step behind. Step behind. Last one. Very good. Let's work the shoulders for the last time. Bring the dumbbells in front of the thighs and then open them a little bit on a diagonal, like a V. Here we go. Raise the right. Right, left, 2 together. Right. Left, keep your knees soft, 2 together. Two together. Keep going with that. Right. Left. 2 together. Again. Halfway through the set. Can you keep your chest high? Shoulders down. Elbows soft. Knees soft. Right. Left. Together. One more set. Right. Left. Together. And together. Let's put your dumbbells down and take a sip of water. When you pick up for the next set, you're only going to need 1 dumbbell. So just 1 dumbbell now. Come back to the center of your space. This is a somewhat complex movement. So if this is the front, this is the diagonal. You're going to step out on a diagonal and tap the toe. Here's our basic move. It's a dynamic sumo squat. Now lift the toe up, squat. Lift the foot around, squat. Circle a leg and squat down. You're going to feel your left leg working really hard. Sitting back each time. Circle your right foot. The dumbbell comes down in between your legs. Shoulders back. Do 1 more. Good. Now put the dumbbell in your right hand. Stand with your feet hip distance apart and knees soft. I'm going to give you a side view. Hand on the thigh. Shoulders down and back, elbow close to the side of the body. Bicep curl. Hinge the hip. Press back 2 times. Hand comes to the shoulder, lift up and bring it down. It's a complex movement. Maybe you've done it with me before. If you've been taking my class, you might be familiar with this one. It's one of my favorite ways to work the arms because we get the biceps, the front of the arm, then we get the triceps, the back of your arm, and lift up. We get the hamstrings, glutes, and core. Keep your left hand on your thigh to give your spine some support. Lift up and bring it down. Hinge at the hip. Brace your abdominals. Hand to shoulder and come down. All right, let's go to that diagonal squat. So very challenging. You're going to step your left leg out so your toes are turned out. Squat down and tap the toe. You ready? Let's try it together. Chest up. Step out and step in. Just start like that. Tap the toe in. Now, lift the foot up, out, and around. Good. Up, out, and around. If you need to cheat it a little bit, like I just did then, tap the toe down before you bring it in like that. Or if you can, stand all the way up using your right leg. Circle the left leg. Feeling the front of the thigh, the inner thigh. Good. Brace your abdominals. Up and out. 1 more. Up and out. Whew. Bring the dumbbell into your left hand. Here's our last move. Keep your feet hip distance apart, soft knees, right hand on the thigh, chest up. Bicep curl, hinge of the hip, press back 2 times, lift up and come down. When you lift up and when you hinge forward, it's one movement at the hip. You're not rounding the spine or rolling up and down. It's like a door that opens and closes. You close the door, hand on the thigh, press back, extend your elbow, lift up and bring that hand down. Again, you're halfway through the set, press back, lift up and bring the hand down. So working the bicep, hinge forward. Now the back of your arm, can you feel it? Hand to shoulder, lift and bring it down. You're done. You made it. Put your dumbbell down out of the way, always bending your knees, and come into the center of your space. Now let's just rotate and loosen up the hips and upper back so that we are just loosening up the body a little bit. Now shift your weight onto your left leg, stepping back. Flex the right foot, scoop down, lift up, step forward and roll the shoulders. Right leg steps back, hinge of the hip, flex the foot, scoop, open, step forward and roll the shoulders. Let's repeat that one more time each side. Step back, hinge, scoop and open, step forward and roll your shoulders. Step back, flex the foot, hinge, scoop and open, step forward and roll the shoulders. Now here's a balance challenge. Feel free to hold onto a wall or a sturdy chair. Shift your weight onto your left leg. Pick up the right foot and hold onto the shin, ankle or foot. Oh. Bring your left hand out to the side. Keep your knees close together and pull the foot up and in, opening the front of your thigh. A little bit into the front of the hip too. And release. Ooh, feel that? Doesn't that feel good? Shift onto your right foot. Find your balance there. Now pick up the left shin, ankle or foot. I'm using my ankle. Bring your right hand out to the side. Roll your left shoulder back. Keep your knees close together. Squeeze your glutes a little. So push your hips forward. And that stretch will move further up, higher on your thigh into the front of your hip. And release. Roll your shoulders back. Good. Now bring your feet a little bit wider than your shoulders. Circle your hips. Big circle. Let's go the other way. Around, forward and down. Forward and back. Roll your shoulders. Take your right hand and reach it down in between your shoulder blades. Take your left hand onto the right elbow. Press back and lift your chest. Look forward. Release that. Roll the shoulder. Other side, take your left hand and reach it all the way down your back. Place your right hand on your left shoulder, on elbow, I beg your pardon, and press back, stretching out the back of your arm and your shoulder a little bit too. And release. Roll both shoulders back. Take a big deep inhalation. Exhale, tilt your right ear over to your right shoulder. And lift up. Inhale again. Exhale and lower your left ear to your left shoulder, stretching the side of your neck. lift up. One last time, inhale, opening your chest, exhale and down, and you did it. Thanks for working so hard. I know that was a big challenge, so keep at it. Each time you do this, it gets a little easier.